Okay, everybody, we're live. Citrus Tea Peerling here. Had to come on. A lot of stuff on my mind. November 1st, November 11/1 at 11/11. This election coming up. A lot on my mind. A lot of Facebook stuff, Instagram stuff. The way people were acting out there, I just had to come on and get this stuff off my mind, share it out. I noticed some of our friends that I was calling friends on Facebook. I know they were Trump supporters. I was still talking to them, and we were still getting along. They don't know who I'm voting for, whether I'm Trump or for Biden. And I noticed that they're not. Uh, I'm not receiving their post anymore. I haven't blocked them. I haven't said anything crazy in reference to what side I'm on either way. But I noticed that they're not letting me see their posts anymore. So that's telling me something about them, that maybe they're posting stuff that they really don't want me to see. And yet I'm calling them, still calling them friends. So that's something for me to think about. Another thing for me to think about with this election coming up. I was watching a show last night. It was about 1 o'clock in the morning. It was the setting was about 1940. And it was reference to Jewish families. One Jewish family, he started making some money and he wanted to move his family to a better neighborhood. He was riding around and people were telling him that he needs to get deported and don't move to this neighborhood. They was giving him a hard time and he was upset. I think it was 1940, 1920, one of that time frame. They're telling him that don't move to the neighborhood, giving him a hard time, giving him stares. And he was upset because he's saying that he was an American. Even though he was Jewish, he was calling himself American. And it made me think, I'm like, okay, so with black folks, why can't we just be American also? I know we want to hold on to some heritage and stuff like that. At the same time, we're in America. A lot of people were born in America. So why can't we just be Americans also and be created equal? And I see a lot of my friends on Facebook, and they're defending the right of all people, all colors, to be American and receive equality. But I noticed that some people just don't want to let that ride for some reason. So you got to look at deep in people's hearts and say what's going on with them to where they don't want equality. Is it because that they don't want equality because they know that most of the stuff that they have was given to them, and if it wasn't for what they look like, they wouldn't have it. Once we level the playing field, is it going to be too hard for them to be as successful as they are? Because they know there's people more qualified, whether they're black, white, orange, yellow, green, whatever nationality. What's the problem? I'm trying to figure out the problem. In my years of living different states, different countries, knowing a lot of different people, having a lot of different conversations, it's really bothering us. Sometimes it's hard to sleep. With this election's coming up, I say everybody get out and vote. You really need to vote. If you want to make a change, vote. If you want things to stay the same, vote. But you really need to get out there and vote. I could tell you who I voted for, but I could tell you, and I probably will. But today is November 1st. We have what, 2 days left till November 3rd to get out there. So I'm going to encourage people to vote. And it's surprising to me the number of people on the discussions that they're having about who they're voting for. It's really crazy, really divided country. But anyway, this is Citrus Tea Pearline. I wanted to get out there and give my 2 cents, trying to walk in the middle, trying to walk in between all this noise, all this all this hatred going on. And so many years ago, we may not like each other, but we did hate each other. Now it come down to we're just hating each other, and that's not good. That's not good. I tell people if there's somebody in your life that's causing you pain or causing you to head in the direction that you don't want to head in, or keeping you from liking somebody that you really like, is that the right person in your life? Unless you're just doing totally wrong and you're hurting yourself. But if you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting anybody, you're just loving on people. But somebody says you shouldn't like that person because their hair is curly or their hair is blonde, is that the person you need to have in your life? So anyway, I want everybody to down there, subscribe to Citrus Tea Purely. I'm gonna have a whole lot of content coming up. Looking forward to November 3rd. Maybe my stomach, I'll be able to start sleeping after this election is over. There's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe when people start talking to each other again. One of my buddies on here, he said on Facebook said, in a year from now, we won't even remember a lot of this stuff. Oh, or no, I'm sorry. He said a lot of stuff won't even matter a year from now. And I can agree and I can disagree, but we all have our opinions. I'm hoping a year from now, no matter who's in office, all this pain goes away. All this pain just really goes away and things get fixed. People who hate people all of a sudden, who liked somebody a couple months ago, a year ago, hope they start liking them people again and they start working together and start communicating and just work together to make things better. That's what it's all about. We're all here together. Nobody's going anywhere other than the people that I know who's moving out of the country. But nobody's going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. And who are the we's? Who are the you's? And who are the they's? We're all blended and we're all mixed in. Check your ancestry. And you'll find out how much of what you have. And, you know, does that really matter? And I know it does. But we're still on this earth, on this planet together. You got to love God. You got to love Jesus. You got to praise the Lord and let him show you the way. Let him show you how to love. If your parents didn't teach you or your friends didn't teach you, lean to the Lord. He'll show you. He'll show you the way. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I've been running about my mouth about 7 minutes. But anyway, looking forward to sending some good content. I got a Kurt Tech Inc. page on YouTube coming out. Please follow me on here on Citrus Tea Purling. Used to be MA Pilgrim One, Citrus Tea Purling YouTube channel, and on my business page is Kurt Tech Inc. I'm going to be interviewing small businesses, people in the community that had a big name. There's still somebody. Everybody can get on there. Actors that I may know, business owners I may know. Couple people who I want to be like millionaires. I know I'm gonna try to get everybody on my channel, interview them, let you hear what they have to say. It's free to them, free to me. Something to do. Trying to bring community and everybody together in the name of love. This is Citrus Tea Purely signing off.